I used the Boog 75 keyboard for 7 days and it is better than every other Hall effect keyboard in one area. But the lack of one feature might make it a deal breaker for some people. When I first opened it up, I was surprised to find a nice carrying case. It's a great addition because I usually have to buy my own. Other than the case, there's only some paperwork and 2 Allen keys inside. It lacks the additional Mac keys and tools that are included with the Keychron keyboards. This keyboard is heavy. It's about 3 kilograms or 6 pounds. I thought my Keychron Q1 was heavy, but this is even heavier. With all that weight comes great build quality. This thing is built out of aluminum and feels very sturdy. The extra weight also means it won't move around your desk, even if you try. I have the Shockwave color, which is mostly black, with green accents all over the keyboard. There's a cheeky one-eyed puppy on the escape key, some futuristic design accents on the sides, and a super cool backplate that looks like an art piece, though you'll barely see it because it's on the back. You can also get this in the induction coil design if you want something lighter. This keyboard uses Keychron KS37B magnetic switches. It is hot swappable, so you can change them in the future. But the default typing experience is fantastic and it sets it apart from other Hall effect keyboards. The double shot keycaps are shorter than usual, making them sit flatter on the keyboard. The stabilizers on the bigger keys are so good that they almost feel as nice as the smaller keys to press. Most keyboards fail to do this out of the box. The sound is also very satisfying and feels very premium. Here's a sound test. Typing experience can be a personal preference, so I wanted to see what my friend thinks about the typing experience on this keyboard.
So honestly, I didn't think I would have noticed much of a difference between the two because they're kind of the same in terms of Hall effect. But when I used it, I prefer this one way more, especially the feeling of the keycaps itself is way more premium compared to this one, feels more plasticky. And because of the shorter keys, you make less mistakes with this one.
The Boog 75.
It's just the Boog 75. But overall, I would buy this keyboard personally.
But you take the Boog 75 over the Keychron?
100%.
Okay, 100%.
100%.
Okay. The main selling point of this keyboard is actually the Hall effect feature and not the typing experience. If you don't know what Hall effect is, it lets you set a certain actuation point where the key will be triggered without needing to press it all the way. For example, when I set the actuation to 0.1 millimeters, it almost feels like a touch button, which is not ideal for typing, but great for fast inputs when gaming. You can also turn on rapid trigger, which lets you press the same key repeatedly without lifting your finger off completely. This results in faster and more frequent inputs, which gives you a huge advantage in video games like Counter-Strike. Playing games with this keyboard felt amazing. Every input was fast and super responsive, which makes gaming much more immersive. You can set your own custom actuation point for each key, along with custom RGB settings and macros in the web app. Yes, they have a web app, which means you don't need to install any software on your computer. The custom actuation settings were a little confusing at first, but once you figure it out, it works as expected. To set actuations on specific keys, you need to click on one key setting, choose the buttons you want to change, set your make and break points, press confirm, and then sync. For comparison, the software on the Keychron was much easier to learn. It even had a little demo demonstrating how the key would work in practice. One of the cons on this keyboard for me is the wired-only connection, which means you'll always have a cable on your desk and need to unplug and replug every time you want to switch devices. For me, this gets annoying, so I prefer wireless keyboards. Currently, the Boog 75 is priced at $230 USD. Its direct competitor is the Keychron Q1 HE, which is priced slightly lower. I've tested both, and even though the Boog 75 has a better typing experience, it lacks Bluetooth and wireless connections, which the Keychron has. The software experience is also slightly better on the Keychron, and it comes with a volume knob, which is handy. To wrap it up, what makes the Boog 75 stand out is the great typing experience, but it does lack Bluetooth and wireless connection, which might be a deal breaker for some people. If you want a 75% Hall effect keyboard, don't mind a wired-only connection, and value typing experience over anything else, then the Boog 75 is your best option. Thanks for watching, and please do like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.